Hello, my name is Galina Eriksson. I'm a research associate for Script Translational Science Institute, and I'm the developer of SG Advisor UI. This is a small tutorial of how you can use the tool. To download the UI, you can go on genomics.scripts.edu under the Tools menu, SG Advisor UI, and you can download it. On this website, you can also create an account, register, read about our annotation server, upload a file, results descriptions will tell you description of each of our columns, tools, you can have some example usage, download the privacy tool, and of course contact us. So the UI is downloaded. Unzip the folder. In the folder, you see a few files. For a Windows computer, you can use the .bat file. For a Mac system, you use the command file. Click on it. And to upload the file, go on the File, open Desktop. We'll upload the summary file. While the file is loading in the memory, you can go see the next pages. You can get familiarized with the summary, with each of the columns. You can extend the columns. So, first thing you might be interested is filtering the file. You can filter by any of the columns. So we'll filter by gene. Enter your gene name, CHD5. Filter file. So this is the reduced set of variants, only of the gene CHD5. You see there are some other genes might seem weird, but when you extend it, you see that the gene CHD5 is actually in there. If you find some variants that you might find it interesting, for example, this deletion, you can go at the end and write a comment. So the comment will be saved. So you think this variant is interesting. To save this reduced set of variants, you can go under to a different file. You can go under Save, Save As, reduced. So your reduced set of variants are saved file. We'll take a look. Of course, you can import the reduced set of variants into the UI again at a later time if you want to analyze it, and you can see your comments or saved in the comments column. Next thing, we might be interested from this view to take a look only at SNPs that are non-synonymous. So we have an advanced filter. You can select any three columns. SNPs. And next we're looking at coding variants, coding impact. Let's see. You have a logical operator and/or filter file. And it's only 3 variants. You might question that why there is only 3 non-synonymous SNPs in the entire file. We didn't filter the entire file. We filtered the previous filter, which was only the gene CHD5. To go back to the entire file or to go through the filters For example, we press on this and we go to the filter that was the gene filter, and to go back to the original data, you press on this arrow. We also have a big set of custom filters. You can hover on them and read the description. For example, let's filter by clinical variants, which are ACMG column categorized by category 1, 2, and 2 star. CMG clinical, it's filtering. And if you go at the end, you see category 1, 2, and 2 star was filtered. You can go back to the original data, custom filter. Let's say we're interested in cancer genes, which are filtered by, just 1 second, 3 different columns, which are the MSKCC, Atlas Oncology, and Sanger cancer genes. You also can sort by any column. Let's say we can sort by so deletions, first insertions, and SNPs. You can also sort by pressing on the top of the column, but it sorts only the current view. Examples. You can read about the help menu. Also, we have statistics. Once again, we'll calculate statistics depending on the view you are in. So if you want to calculate the statistics of the entire file, you have to make sure you go back to the original data. You go on the statistics, and this might take a while. It's calculating depending on the file size. It might take from 10 seconds to 3 minutes. So please be patient when you calculate statistics. You can read about each of the calculations in the statistics document in the tools folder. So we calculate coding, SNPs, total SNPs, insertions, deletions, rearrangements, nonsense, microRNA, disrupting variants, conserved elements, many calculations, and also you can read about the methods, how we calculated it. 24% left. You can also see how many variants were counted already. In the meantime, you can go on the web and read more about each of the columns. Impact. Oming gene ID, DB snake, Asian variant, gene ontology, and the ACMG scores. There is 66%. Methods we used. %19 left. So 358,000 variants statistics were calculated, and to view the results will be in the UI folder, wherever you have it saved. And here are all of the calculations. Another functionality we have added, if you notice, we don't keep the genotype in the summary file. So if you want to import the genotype, you have to upload the VCF file. So we're loading the VCF file. You can see here that something is actually happening. And in this case, the summary file, we had 3 genotypes in the summary file. You can do some filtering, any of the filtering, advanced filter, or any of the filtering on all of this, on the genotypes too. Also, we have a custom filter called idiom filter, especially made for this, that will calculate all of the, will filter all of the de novo variants, heterozygous variants, and compound heterozygous variants. So you choose the father genomes, it's unaffected, mother genomes, and the name idiom filter comes from one of our projects, the idiom projects. So we filter it. And here, just one single page of all of the important variants. For example, this is a heterozygous, the first one, the child is 1-1, father and mother is 0-1. This is de novo variant, and compound heterozygous variants. Variants, the 2 variants on the same gene that are present only 1 variant in each of the parents, but are both present in the child. They're all here. And of course, you can save this file. Thank you for listening to this tutorial. Please check back on our website for new UI updates and new versions and new functionality. Also, please contact us or comment on Biostar if you have any questions, comments, or any suggestions you might give us. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.